How's it going, everyone? And this is a video I wanted to make some time when the announcement was made by Death Battle, and you guys already know. So recently, Death Battle has announced Shigaraki vs Mahito, which is going to be the next Death Battle episode. And this is the episode I've been excited for. All the way back, they confirmed it. Because, to be fair, Shigaraki Mahito has been one of my favorite anime villains. Well, I'm going to personally say that Shigaraki is more better. So much so that I watched the entirety of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I didn't watch the entirety of My Hero Academia, because there's no way I could. But I have watched some of the arcs that Shigaraki was even featured, or wasn't even about him. So that's the USJ arc, the Forest Hideout Exam, whatever it's called, arc, the Paranormal Liberation arc. Yep, and now it's like that one little arc. I didn't mention. I forgot the name of it. Where it's basically the arc where Shigaraki kidnapped Bakugo. Then there is an epic battle between All Might and All For One. Yes, so let me guys say this. Who are the way we could win this fight? I believe that Shigaraki will win. Yeah, absolutely. And the reason to that is because that Shigaraki was able to take on powerful heroes such as Deku and Endeavor. And Deku was stated to be at content level. Destructive capability was said to be at continent. So, and Mahito, we haven't seen what Mahito has not shown any that level of power. Yeah, I'm saying that his starting capability has to like a small C block level, as he was able to take down Mechamaru and maybe unleash several of his transfigure humans to attack the sea, but that doesn't even count. And you guys could say that Shigaraki cannot see Mahito because he's a cursed spirit. Well, he still can, because of Shigaraki's both abilities up his danger sense, and there's like just one ability that has him detect the ways of certain opponents and maybe invisible opponents. So yeah, so guys, it doesn't matter. So guys, I believe that Mahito's invisibility become useless because Shigaraki has both of these abilities that can detect Mahito. I imagine this match is gonna be similar to Naruto vs Ichigo and Madara vs Aizen, where Naruto cannot see Ichigo. However, he had Kurama, helping him to see who he is. And Madara vs Aizen, that fight doesn't even count because Madara, have his once again another ability, but he has the ability that allows him to see souls. So this matchup, doesn't even count. And you guys could say that Mahito could hurt Shigaraki's soul. I have to disagree because when this matchup was released, I believe that Mahito could win. However, while going through Death by Wiki, I noticed Shigaraki has soul manipulation resistance. So I can imagine that if Mahito touches or even affects Shigaraki without transfiguration or his domain expansion, it wouldn't even work. Because he has advantages and maybe his connection to All For One that is helping him to block his soul and maybe protecting it from actual harm, such as Mahito's auto transfiguration. And you guys could say that Shigaraki couldn't even hurt Mahito. I have to disagree. Yeah, because the only way to hurt Mahito if he has some cursed energy. However, I believe that with his decay ability, he could destroy Mahito's soul. Also, just one thing I didn't even mention. For some odd reason, some of the non-sorcerers in Jujutsu Kaisen were able to see cursed spirits, but I guess only happened when they're closer to death. That's it. So yes, in my belief, I believe that Shigaraki could win. Answer. And that's what I'm gonna believe. Answer. Then you guys, let me make up my own predictions. Yeah, so the stats, well, I'm not going to bring up stats because I'm pretty sure Mahito gets outstatted with mostly the advantages. But hey guys, I want to add to more to their how they connect. So obviously I like that about commands where they have connection to each other, and I've seen connections between both Shigaraki and Mahito, and there's like one connection I really like, which I'll get into later. But the main connections I'm missing, but the main connections that should have been added is that Shigaraki and Mahito hold a grudge against the main protagonists, Yuji Itadori and Izuku Midoriya's mentors or teachers, Nanami and Aizawa, and both of them definitely want them dead, and both of them have a session. Well, not a session, but both of them hold a grudge against the both of them. And lastly, their names. Yeah, I mean, I know they're part of. The antagonistic faction, cursed spirits and villains. However, cursed spirits will their own race, and villains, well, I guess are like somewhat terrorists. I'm sorry. Couldn't they be called the leaders of their own groups, such as as Mahito is part of the disaster curses and Shigaraki is part of the League of Villains? That should have been more symbolic. Also, both of them partake in terrorist events in the series. Like Mahito, it was part of the Shibuya incident, and Shigaraki was part of the Paranormal Liberation arc. Yeah, and yes, I know they had their certain terrorist events, such as that one arc where All Might All For One fought. However, it was even. But guys, I'm gonna say that wasn't planned. I'm gonna say the Paranormal Liberation arc was planned, just how the Shibuya incident was planned. But anyway, yeah, I found it interesting how we're likely inspired by antagonists. By antagonists of 1980s bio-horror anime. So apparently Shigaraki was inspired, Shigaraki's final form was inspired by Tetsuo's mutated form from Akira. And I can see it, and there's no doubt in my mind I can see a connection because Akira had like a pretty ironic moments, such as, once again, Tetsuo's mutated form in the Akira motorcycle slide. Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there could be a chance that Deadpool could reference this moment. Yeah, well, not the motorcycle slide because they reference that in Ghost Rider's Spawn, but probably referencing mutated form in the next episode. And Mahito's shifting forms are almost similar to that of the creatures from Parasite. And I haven't seen Parasite, but I guess people do have a point. But I can see people's point how they're similar. And lastly, I imagine, what connects the both of them? Yeah, so obviously, Shigaraki and Mahito are obviously nihilists against all that. Against something that is good. Mahito. Yeah, basically just like humans or humanity in general. He believe that curses are better, at least from what I heard. And Shigaraki, he just despised heroes. Yeah, at least the hero society. So I imagine they gonna make some sort of connection at the beginning of the episode. Then lastly, where I imagine, then lastly, where I thought where this fight could take place. Well, I imagine where this fight could take place. It could like take place in a subway station, similar in the Shibuya incident. because you guys, if you guys seen Jujutsu Kaisen, well, spoilers ahead. Yeah, but the subway station has to be like the most important part to the arc, as it was the place where Gojo got sealed, and this is where Yuji and Mahito fought. So I can't imagine this is where the fight could be taking place, and I imagine it could be taken outside the city. Yeah, sorry, outside in the city where I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep on stuttering. And if I just get a little too intense. Sorry. Then I imagine that Mahito and Shigaraki is gonna make some childish one-liners not even really, because both of them are rather childish. Sorry, in actuality, but I have a feeling that Mahito will just like taunt Shigaraki for him not being able to see him. However, he has danger sense and one ability I could get a name of. Yeah, and I can't say. Sorry, I'm starting to imagine what Shigaraki could say about that. Well, not really. Well, sorry. Well, guys, I'm not so sure. Okay, sir. Then lastly, so you guys haven't explained this, but I feel like that any infos categories, I feel like my favorite part is the amount of opponents that the Dead Bell Command defeated. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess that's interesting to me. So I'm sorry with Mahito. So I imagine the list of people that could be added on the list is Nobara, Mekamaru, and Nami. Those are the 3 opponents he defeated. And for Shigaraki, well, I guess you could add Endeavor and and maybe Deku, because I think Deku was Asta and Shigaraki's name wasn't there, so there could be a chance that Shigaraki defeated him. However, I could be wrong. Well, maybe not, because both of them are equal. Yeah, and those are the only 2 opponents I can think of, because well, maybe we could add Stars and Stripes as well, and maybe that one guy. Yeah, the guy with the cave. God damn it. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, but maybe Aizawa or Eraserhead. So yeah, sorry. And as for the track, well, I don't know what the track name could be. It could be it could be a name on their abilities, Decay and Auto Transfiguration, but sorry, but because as for the track cover, I'm not really sure. I guess I imagine that it's going to. I imagine track covers are going to be. It's going to bring up. Not bring up. It's going to have an image similar to Mahito's domain expansion, self embodiment of perfection, along with Shigaraki's arms or his hands that he's covered with. I guess you could add that as well. And as for the soundtrack, I'm not really sure. I guess it will sound similar to one songs in Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe the intro, and maybe some songs in My Hero Academia. I imagine where we could take down line. I imagine the song. I imagine gonna be lyrics in the song because recently Death Battle he has been making songs. Yeah, sorry, sorry. Sorry, well, I've been making lyrical songs recently, and I can't imagine if he'll do the same for Shigaraki vs. Mahito. As this is this is another I can't pronounce the company they're owned by. Well, the first name of the company, so I'm refer to them as H Group because they done made H Group fights with lyrical songs in them. So, that's all I'm going to say. And guys, I didn't expect this connection to actually come this way because when I first seen Shigaraki make Academia, I thought he was like some villain with some hands over his arms. I mean, some creepy villain, but I didn't know he'll become the biggest threat and antagonist in my hero. As Mahito, well, I didn't know about Jujutsu Kaisen. I only learned about Jujutsu Kaisen when that about my Gojo vs. Makima. And that made me become somewhat interested in Jujutsu Kaisen. It been Gojo as well, but I didn't learn more of the series. But when CJ the Champ made his Mahito of a Diabolical Curse video where he was basically shitting on Mahito for being the most evil character in JJK. So I didn't think of any connection between him and Shigaraki. As being touched to death. Yeah, but it sounds pretty bad. But when Death Battle announced this, yeah, I know, I'm pretty sure my voice sounds annoying. Yep, I did not even know that both of them would kill their opponent by touching them. So, yeah, but also one connection I didn't even mention. Yeah, both of them later have final forms. Shigaraki's final form and Mahito's final form. I mean, to be fair, this one it's almost looks similar to Frieza. Yeah, not gonna lie to you. And to be fair, I want to make this video before the Raptor. However, I was too late. Yeah, I wanted to do that before him, but that's what I'm gonna say. And maybe my predictions can be right. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say like a 1% chance. Well, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, see ya.